What's up? It's your boy Rick, and it's the Millionaire Move Show. Yo, let's get right into it. We're talking about Terence Crawford here, what he's talking about. Let's go.
35 years old. I've been doing this since I was 7 years old.
Yeah, so Terence Crawford, he's been at this for a while, and you could tell, you could hear it in his voice, he's established. He's earned a great deal of money, and, you know, he's looking for ultra greatness, super greatness, by stepping up the weight, possibly in the near future, providing, even I think it'll go down anyway if he wants it to happen, if they want it to happen, providing that Charlo loses to Canelo. Sorry. Yeah, I'm doing the show a little earlier today, but anyway, yeah, this is exciting because we're talking about a next level elite fighter that is in Crawford. I believe Crawford, I'm going to say right now, early in this show right here, my prediction is I believe Crawford, even though he goes up in weight and they meet at a certain weight, whether it's, you know, a couple weight divisions, if it's not too late, he could definitely beat Canelo. He has the Floyd Mayweather ring general elite cloth greatness, super elite skill set that will allow him to be able to do things that other fighters cannot do. Other fighters, when I say other fighters, I mean like an ordinary fighter, an ordinary really good fighter like a Charlo, or ordinarily really good fighter champions that are just out there with belts that like a Canelo with a big name. See, you know, it's psychology. The name of Canelo, it sounds like I'm hating, but I'm just talking real. It sounds like Canelo because you hear him and he's made so many millions, and that is amazing. And I'm not hating on this guy. I'm just saying he is not super duper elite like we talked about in a previous video. Fighter like a Crawford or a Mayweather. Now, can a fighter like Crawford pull this off? It's going to be tough because there's so many variables. Even though Crawford is that great, he, you know, when he goes up that high, it's definitely a chance. And I have to assume that fight takes place when Crawford's 36. So I just think in the prime, back when he fought a Mayweather, I think that Canelo will lose. We don't know. I don't know. I'll say it. I'm predicting. I'll lean towards Crawford. We'll see how the Charlo fight looks, how Canelo's looking. I think Canelo still has a lot left. But we're going to see in the fight coming up with Charlo. It's really exciting how this is all going to go down. You know, we sit here as boxing fans and we speculate, we commentate, we talk. You know, anybody could do this, by the way. You could be, you know, you arguably that old saying in radio, of course now we're on video, it's the modern world, new media, but anybody could do this. Anybody could, if you know sports or a sport and you have a mouth, you could break it down, you could do this. So I just laughed that somebody was trying to insinuate I'm an amateur. I was like, what is this person talking about? By the way, I had my own show in radio back in the day. When I was virtually a kid in college, I was crushing it. I had interviewed, you know, successful people, Harold Letterman from HBO. Who else? Don Turner, that's a Holyfield's trainer. Jimmy Lennon Jr., that's another story for another day. This is a fight that is on a horizon potentially that really excites me. Riddick Bowe, I looked him up. I can't believe this dude was driving a truck. Someone out there, if it's true, he's having hard times, his financial difficulties. Someone help Riddick Bowe start a podcast on videocast on YouTube, a channel or something like that. You know, it doesn't take that long. I'd tune in and watch him. He's got people out there that would check him out. But anyway, going back to the topic at hand again, that's just the way I do it. I'm not going to editorialize myself and probably cut much of this out. I want to talk about things. This is the Millionaire Move Show. You know, this is how I do it. So, yeah. So Crawford, I think Crawford is just elite. I appreciate the comments. I appreciate the views. Believe it. I'm trying to get this channel monetized. Now it's like a challenge. I'm halfway there. I can't believe it. This channel was absolutely dead. People are tuning in and they're sticking long enough. I need 4,000 hours watch time. I am about almost at 2,000. Yo, that's good. And that's fast. 3 weeks about I did it. So, okay, let's go back to this. Crawford is like, somebody was saying, I said in the comments, about Floyd. I said, oh, you think highly of Floyd. I think you think of, that's your opinion. You think a little too highly of him. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not, he's 50-0 in the ring. How much higher can you get? He beat everyone that he has ever faced. He fought arguably just about everyone. I'm a Pac fan. He fought Pac, and I always knew, as a huge Pac fan, that Floyd had the style to beat him because I was realistic. That's the thing about me. I could have a favorite fighter. He could be like Deontay Wilder is up there. Yeah, I don't know if I expressed that on his channel much. Deontay Wilder, I really like Deontay Wilder in and out of the ring. That's the problem. That's my problem because I hear him talking and how he is out of the ring, how he's a genuine person that wears his heart on his sleeve. How can you not love Deontay Wilder? If I walked into a room and Deontay Wilder was in the room, I would be like, oh my God. I don't really get starstruck. I've worked with big actors and stuff like that. I've been around. I don't get starstruck. Yo, Deontay Wilder or like a Mike Tyson in the room with me, mind blowing. I would be like, yo, I would really, really be starstruck. These are my heroes. These are like my real life superheroes. Smiling like a kid because they do things. They have real life superpowers. Deontay Wilder's superpower is knocking people the F out. He's huge, tall, huge, amazing. Like Mike Tyson, growing up watching him. Oh my goodness. These are like real life superheroes. Wow. I'm just in awe of like they're super athletes. Like Deontay Wilder, I'm telling you, if it wasn't for Tyson Fury, the 1 in a million, the rare champion that he is, the freak height, the speed, the herky-jerky motions, he would definitely have stayed champion. He would have been like a Mike Tyson of our era. But anyway, that's another story. I like Tyson Fury too, by the way. Tyson Fury, I would be, if I saw him, I'd be like, damn, because I'm a huge boxing fan, so it's like real life superheroes walking around type stuff for me, because they do things and take shots and do things that no other, like very rare amount. It's very rare. A very few amount of humans could do in the entire world. They are the elite status, So anyway, going back to Crawford, Charlo. It's going to be really, really awesome. Charlo, Canelo. I think this is a great fight on the horizon. It's exciting. If Crawford could go out with a fight against Alvarez and or Charlo, I'd like to see it. I think he beats Charlo. I think definitely he beats Charlo. No, hands down. I think that's going to happen. So let's take another clip right here.
Another fight for undisputed, and then I'll just walk away.
Yeah, I like it.
And three time undisputed. Yeah, that.
So the man just spoke his mind. 3-time undisputed champion. Walk away. Fight another dude. Fight. Charlo would be, in my opinion, easier than Canelo, but still at 36, because Charlo's younger. I'm saying 36. I know he's 35. But 36 is going to be tough because they technically, that's when you enter middle age. Middle age is things change, the body, But some fighters like Crawford is so rare. Even if they slow down a little bit, it's not going to probably throw him off as much because he's so talented and because he still has those moves. We just saw him fight the fight of his life not too long ago. So I'm thinking he can do this at 36. It's doable. Charlo. It depends how Charlo fights against Canelo, how much damage. Canelo, why do I keep saying Canelo? Canelo, I gotta have my coffee, another coffee. I had one already. Didn't get much sleep last night. But anyway, besides that, Canelo is, it's gonna be a tougher fight. I would love to see it. That's the next big deal if they do it in time. Now, if they're gonna wait till 2 years down the line, when Canelo's older, even Charlo is older, 2-3 years out. It's not going to be as attractive because then you're talking about pushing 40. Crawford's pushing 40, and it's just not the same fight. the body deteriorates rapidly. We've seen this as far as athletes go. As far as you walking around at 37, 38, at 37, 38, you should feel great. But a professional athlete fighting a younger athlete that's not in the same age or a little bit younger, things just start to fall apart, so to speak. But I think really that this is an amazing opportunity for ultra greatness. I think that Crawford already could walk away today, obviously, and hopefully he invests his money. Let's go back to Bo. Let's go back to early Tyson. Thankfully, he blew his, $400 million fortune. But thankfully, Tyson, it started with Spike Lee's play. He got on stage and done the one-man show, and that was a turnaround for Tyson. I think the public just, he got, with social media, just fans like myself, he just didn't go away, and the public started to fall in love with the Mike Tyson legacy, what he did in the ring, and just how he is. And everybody got behind him, and he started his own companies, and he was successful. He had good business people behind him, and he still does to this day, and he has a great life. I'm sure he's a multimillionaire again. Yeah, for sure. He's doing all these businesses and stuff like that. And then I look at Holyfield. Unfortunately, Holyfield's not making those millionaire moves. We're going to circle back, but this is a talk show. Or maybe, you know what, let me hold the Holyfield thing, and we're going to look at this clip real quick. So this clip real quick is I think Fight Hype had it, Floyd Mayweather. By the way, Fair Use channel's not monetized. Yeah, I'm literally talking over videos, and I got viral video companies, hard strikes on other channels. Literally talking over it for a few seconds. And if you counterclaim, you open yourself up for a lawsuit, but I've won every counterclaim to date, so we'll see.
If he's ever free and he want to go to any company, if he's a free agent, I would love to work with him if he's free. Because I know that what I can do to take him to that next level.
Floyd Mayweather is a businessman. He's not stupid. He knows that Crawford could put a couple mil in his bank right now account. He'd like to work with him for sure. Everyone loves a winner. Floyd Mayweather has a lot to offer. I think highly of Floyd Mayweather. Yes, that person wrote inside the ring. I don't know about his outside the ring. That's his business. He wants to flash watches on his Instagram and say this is his favorite one. It's basically an ad. Nobody can really see that. He doesn't say it's an ad. The watch company probably hit him off with massive money to do it. Say this is the best watch. Floyd Mayweather's not going to do that for free. He's a businessman. So I look in the comments on Instagram, one of his last videos, Floyd's showing off a diamond watch, and he pulls one out, and it's in a box, and he's saying the brand name. Come on, man. Come on. You think he's doing that for free? What? I wouldn't be doing that for free. If I'm showing something off like that with his following, no. That's a sponsorship. Okay, and allegedly, but I think he's getting paid. Get that money. It's Money Mayweather. So Money Mayweather knows Terence Crawford is super hot right now. He's at the crest, always at the top of his career. He's done it all. He's undefeated. He beat Errol Spence, another champion. He not only beat him, it wasn't even close. It wasn't even a debate about it. He outclassed him. I hate to use the word outclassed, but he did. He outclassed him. I don't care. You can have a lot of people saying excuses. Oh, it was a car accident. Other people are even saying, here's what I don't understand. Someone left in my comment. I'm not going to even pull it up because this is too easy, just streaming. Basically, this is a stream, even though it's not live, because I'm just hardly edited at all. Just a stream of consciousness. But someone wrote in my comments, I never seen Errol Spence. I'm not going to lie. I never seen Crawford, beat someone up like that. That's just a lie. Unless you didn't see the video. If you saw the Gamboa video, I linked him. Well, I'm not saying you're a liar, but I'm just saying you missed this. You missed this fight. And other ones too. But I use Gamboa as a reference. Swollen eyes. Beat down worse than Crawford did to Spence. Beat down worse, in my opinion, from what I've looked at. I mean, Gamboa took a hellacious beating, and he was never the same. He will never be the same after that fight. And guess what? He did hurt Crawford in that fight. He hurt him, I forget, with a hook in the midst of them throwing back and forth. Crawford's legs locked up for a split second. I never seen him hurt like that, even on the flash knockdown. He wasn't hurt like that. He was hurt, but he went for it. The guy was all guns a-blazing, going out, showing what he's made of. That is Crawford. And so how are you going to say you've never seen him do that to someone when he did it already to Gamboa? Complete denial. Complete. You're in denial. You're in denial. Watch the videos. There's more videos, but that's the video. I'm going to use an example because that's the one I remember the best. Crawford just destroying Gamboa in an exciting fight. So he's done it before. So what are you talking about? You're telling me he's never done this before? Like Crawford never knocked a dude out and beat him up round after round, left with swollen eyes, locked legs, all the signs of being concussed. I mean, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? What kind of denial is this? Like, I get it. You're an Errol Spence fan and you just can't accept reality. Hey, guess what? Look on his channel. Go to the search engine on my channel and look what I did for Errol Spence. I made a video for him in the middle of nowhere, not monetized channel, dead channel. Just went on there one day and I made a video for him, celebrating him because he's good, because he's great. You know, that was a couple years ago now, because it's so long I don't remember, like 2 years ago maybe or more. So I'm not in denial. I'm a fan of Errol. I just got to call it like I see it. I mean, my poor guy got outclassed. It's upsetting, you know? And I say poor because, you know, that's got to be devastating for him. It's got to be devastating. And he's such a, Errol Spence Jr., he's such a good sportsman. You know, he just came out and he's like, no excuses. I felt good. I lost. There was no excuses. That even shows you how much of a great champion he is and a good guy.
I already said I was never going to beat Mayweather record. That's not something that I wanted to do.
So yeah, he's saying he doesn't want to beat Mayweather's record. You know, it's not important to him, and I get it. The more you're in that ring, the more blows you take, the more risks you take, the more you're arguably shaving quality life years off of your life, because that's boxing, and you know it. A lot of boxers slurred speech. Some of them, not all of them. Parkinson's, onset, early dementia. I'm not a doctor, by the way, FYI. I'm just saying from what I've learned from watching how the body isn't designed to take shots to the head. These guys are risking their lives. They're risking their lives. So he knows that, and he's like, why am I going to go 50 fights? I could see he's smart. I'm not going to compare myself as far as the record goes to someone else. I'm going to go have these quality fights, get rich. I worked all my life since I was a kid, and I'm going to enjoy the fruits of my labor and have a good lifestyle. Well, I don't need to do that. Crawford's smart. Crawford got good people that love him. He's got a family. Why does he want to go and chase records? That makes no sense. Like Floyd used to say, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. I wholeheartedly agree. By the way, do you guys, you see these fighters going broke when they have millions. We're going to go back to that now. We're going to talk about that stuff. So if you want to tune out of the video right now, I just want to talk about finances for a hot minute. Yo, I met Holyfield a long time ago, and it's so sad. I seen him on a show with Marcus Lemonis, I believe. He's a self-made, he might be a billionaire at this point. And they were trying to get Holyfield to, they're giving him opportunities on a show, like, hey, we're going to make a bar, just launch him off again. And they were like finding out how much he made a year. It was like sometimes he makes 100, sometimes he makes 25 grand. Holyfield, blew most of his fortune. I get it. I read an article. He has a lot of kids. Holyfield, I believe his brand can still be saved with the right people around him. I don't know, what he's doing now at this minute, but this man literally had a pool. Didn't he have gold in it at one point? I mean, what, an average cat like myself, or like an average viewer like out there like you, we can make money and save our money. Now, you're not taught this in classes, but how come I know I could take a good amount of money I saved because I'm frugal and stuff like this and not making stupid decisions, trying to keep up with my neighbors, trying to lease a BMW. I had one dude at one point, brand new BMW next door. another on the other side leads car every 2 years, the latest Mercedes, the latest and the greatest. I got investments, I got ETFs, I got portfolios. I'm literally right now on Robinhood, the app. You know what Robinhood is, and I'm not a financial advisor. 4.9% cash back on uninvested cash. Guess what? I'm getting monthly. They pay. I'm getting paid monthly. Now, this is just a dude like myself. Saved all that YouTube revenue over the years. Boom, and what? Just working. We're doing other things, other jobs and stuff like this. How come I put myself in a position like that? You know what I'm saying? And you got like a professional athlete like Riddick Bowe, Holyfield, other athletes. I told you some football player was in a documentary scraping up change. I mean, come on, yo. There has to be something set in sports, in professional sports, period, for these athletes to have some type of business manager, like legit, like a union or something like that, out of my scope. But damn, literally, I could look it up right now. I'm gonna make a video talking about this stuff. But literally, you put like $1 million with a 4.9 interest rate or some type of ETF, and you can live like off of like $100,000 a year, or maybe a little less. I'm not gonna do the math right now, but you can live great just off $1 million. These guys had millions. So just buying a brand new car, trying to flex. I get it. I've been there. I like nice things too, but hey, that's putting you're buying a Bentley, all this stuff, mansion, stuff that people don't need, just to impress people you don't know, is absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy to me. I get it. If you're like Floyd, he could afford to do it. That's his thing. But like I said, he's getting paid. I would be flexing a diamond watch and say, I love this watch too. If I liked it and the company was hitting me off like that, they're most likely, hitting him off when he promotes something like that, even though he's not going to say that. Anyway, so yeah, save your loot, invest it, I mean, I've been there, I was a broke student, grew up, not so rich. I don't forget those moments. I'm not trying to ever have that broke feeling in my stomach again. I'm not trying to have debts. I don't want that, As a matter of fact, my credit card company, one of them, 1.5% cash back, pays me every time at the end of the month. When I pay it off, I'm getting paid off my own credit. I never am going to face the debt because I'm always, if I charge 100, it's usually over 1,000, put all my expenses on one card, I get 1.5% cash back on that card. Capital One, son. So anyway, I'm just saying, I know it's not easy. It's just a mindset. It took years to get to that level, and just saving and investing wisely. So anyway, hopefully Mike Tyson, I don't think he's ever going to make those mistakes again. It seems like he got a really good woman behind him. Holyfield, I don't know where he's at right now, but that show on, I think it was MSNBC or CNBC it was, when they tried to give Holyfield, and I think it was A-Rod, they tried to give him a business plan. It fell apart. I looked it up. Didn't work out. But hopefully Holyfield could get some really good people behind him and somehow start to rebrand. I know Tyson helped him out with the ear candies or whatever they are. He had some type of deal with Tyson, letting the money, spreading some love, helping his boy Holyfield out because they made up. So that's good to see. So anyway, it's your boy. Yo, we'll be back soon with another one. I'm out. Have a good day and night, depending on when you're watching this, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think that Crawford can beat Canelo? Do you think he can beat Charlo? Or do you think that Charlo is going to beat Canelo? You think he's going to get that upset win? Planting that doubt is really smart for fight promoters to do. But maybe Canelo is on a decline. Charlo's going to give him Charlo probably could win. I'm going Canelo decision. And we're going to see what happens with the fallout. Who is Crawford going to fight? If he's going to fight one of these guys, go up and wait. We'll talk about it in future videos, I'm sure. I'll be back with another one. I'm out.